The incident we'll talk about in today's video is based on a real-life event. His car was still running, but he was gone, and what happened that night has left investigators, witnesses, and even federal agents grasping at shadows trying to explain how a man could vanish in the middle of a quiet, well-lit highway without leaving behind a single scream, struggle, or trace. It was just after 2:41 a.m. on the icy winter night of December 3, 2022, when 34-year-old Cameron Tate, a systems engineer known for his punctuality, uneventful life, and strict daily routine, left his friend's apartment in downtown Des Moines, Iowa. He had stayed late to help troubleshoot a friend's Wi-Fi router, and despite heavy fog settling across the city, texted his wife he'd be home in 15 minutes. Dashcam footage from his vehicle shows him pulling out of the lot, stopping briefly at a red light, and driving off with no signs of stress or pursuit. That was the last confirmed footage of Cameron alive. At 3:05 a.m., a passing semi-driver noticed a silver Toyota Corolla pulled off on the shoulder of I-80 West near mile marker 192, hazard lights blinking, driver's door ajar, engine still running, headlights piercing through the mist like frozen searchlights. The driver called it in, assuming it was a mechanical breakdown. When police arrived 12 minutes later, they found the car exactly as described, idling, in perfect condition, not a single sign of damage, a hot cup of coffee in the Q folder still, steaming, phone connected to Bluetooth, GPS mid-navigation toward his home, but no Cameron. His wallet was still in the center console. His jacket was in the back seat. The driver's seat was still warm. His keys were in the ignition, but Cameron was gone. Not a footprint in the snow leading away. No blood, no torn fabric, no fingerprints other than his own. Just emptiness. Surveillance from nearby traffic cams failed to show anything past 2:58 a.m. when Cameron's vehicle appeared to slow, veer gently off the road, and stop. There was no sign of hesitation, no swerving, no sudden braking. It looked as if he had simply decided to pull over and evaporated. Police began canvassing the area and interviewed over a dozen drivers who had passed the location that night. None saw anyone standing by the car. No one had seen someone walking along the shoulder. No one had seen a second vehicle stop. One passing motorist, however, reported seeing a pale figure standing in the center median around that time. Motionless, barefoot, wearing what looked like hospital scrubs. The report was dismissed as hallucination due to fatigue. A thermal drone sweep was deployed, but no heat signatures were found within a 2-mile radius. Cadaver dogs found no trail. Local hunters familiar with the area said it was impossible to disappear on that stretch of road without leaving a trace in the snow or being seen from the highway. Forensic experts inspected the vehicle inch by inch and discovered something disturbing on the inside of the windshield. Dozens of tiny fingerprints, child-sized, pressed against the glass from the inside, smeared as if made in panic. None matched Cameron nor any known database. More chilling when a technician enhanced the dashcam footage. A single frame at 3:02 a.m. captured a shape just a blur moving behind the car, something humanoid but stretched unnaturally tall and out of proportion. Police dismissed it as artifact or mist distortion. Cameron's phone records showed that just 2 minutes before the car was found, his phone had dialed 911, but the call never connected. It lasted 6 seconds. In the background of the audio was a low humming sound, something mechanical, pulsing, followed by a sudden burst of static, then silence. The recording was analyzed by an audio specialist who confirmed the frequencies didn't match any known device, engine, or interference pattern. That specialist later quit the investigation without explanation. Days turned into weeks. News outlets speculated wildly, from alien abduction theories to secret government experiments. Some said Cameron had staged his disappearance, but his bank accounts remained untouched. No travel bookings, no sightings. The case grew colder until 3 months later. A farmer 47 miles east of the disappearance site discovered something strange in the middle of his frozen cornfield. A circle of melted snow, 20 feet in diameter, scorched black into the earth. In its center was a single object, Cameron's phone, wiped clean, powered off, SIM card intact. The last photo on the device's camera roll, time-stamped at 3:03 a.m. on the night he vanished, was of the rearview mirror. In that mirror, barely visible, was a pale face with eyes wide and mouth open, not Cameron's. Facial recognition attempts failed. Weather data from that night showed no electrical activity in the region. Yet locals near the highway later reported their radios crackling, with static around 3 a.m., their dogs howling at nothing and flickering lights in their homes. One trucker claimed that, at exactly 3:07 a.m., all 4 tires of his rig burst simultaneously without hitting anything, and when he stepped outside, the air smelled like burning plastic and copper. He was found hours later, unconscious, with burn marks on his chest in the shape of 2 concentric rings. FBI agents became involved but classified most documents. FOIA requests were denied. The case remains open to this day. Every year on December 3rd, a vigil is held on the shoulder of I-80 West. Locals leave flashlights pointing into the fog. Some believe Cameron is still out there. Others believe he never left the car at all, that something else did. And every year, like clockwork, just past 3 a.m., passing drivers report the same thing. A silver Toyota Corolla idling on the side of the road with its hazard lights blinking, headlights on, engine humming, door open, and no one behind the wheel.